Hi, welcome to Room 9, our region's largest classroom. I'm Mrs. Williams. I teach first grade in the Windsor C1 School District. That's in Imperial, Missouri. This is
Mrs. Forth. Hi, everybody. I'm from the Rockwood School District. I'm excited to be here with you today as we learn a little bit about reading and math. So before we start, we really want to know,
where are you? Are you near the airport? Top Golf? Are you out at Six Flags?
That's where I live.
Yay! Are you near the Magic House? Closer to the zoo? Maybe you are close to the St. Louis Arch or the Mississippi River. That's where I'm at. I'm a little bit south of St. Louis in Herculaneum near the Mississippi River.
It looks like we have friends from all over St. Louis joining us today.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Very exciting. Okay, let's go ahead and start with our welcome poem. I'm going to point to the words. Feel free to join along with me as I say them. Ready? Welcome, welcome, everyone. How are you today? We are so glad to be with you, learning math and reading too.
And speaking of how are you today, we need to do a zone check because before we get ready to learn, each day we check in on our body and brain. Really smart scientists that study brains know that happy, calm brains do the best learning. If you are in the green zone, that means that you are calm, you are happy, and you are ready to complete your work, help others, and reach your daily goals. And this is the hand signal. So if you are in green zone, show me you're green and good to go. If you are in the blue zone, you might be feeling a little slow and low today. You might need to draw a picture, get a hug, or think some happy thoughts to be ready to learn. Your hand signal will look like this. If you are in the yellow zone, you're maybe a little frustrated, anxious, or maybe just really excited in a good way, but not ready to learn yet. So you need to take some deep breaths, get a hug, or talk to an adult that can help you be ready. If you are in the red zone, you have flipped your lid. Your hand signal looks like this, and you're probably not learning with this right now. You're very angry or upset about something. You need to stop, get help from an adult, take some deep breaths, and check the size of your problem. So show me your hand signal. Are you green zone and good to go? I hope you are. If you are blue, yellow, or red, choose one of our strategies to help you get ready to learn.
Are you guys ready to get started today? All right, before we start, let's do our Room 9 chant. Can you read this along with us? Okay. I am smart. I am kind. I am brave. I am
me.
Hey, readers. Welcome back. I can't wait to get started with you today. Let's start with a game where we use our ears to think about the sounds that we hear in a word. We've done this one before, so if you've been with me, you might recognize this game. If you're new this week, I know you're going to love it. It's roller coaster. We're going to pretend like our hands are a roller coaster and we're going to go up and down. But we're going to pay close attention to what sounds we're hearing when our roller coaster is at the very top of the coaster. Okay, so we're going to go up, think about the sound we're hearing, and then come back down. Are you ready to try it? Okay, the first word that we're going to say on our roller coaster ride is cat. Ready? Say cat. And let's say it on our roller coaster. Ready? At. What did you hear up here? The ah sound. Good job. Next word, bed. Ed. What'd you hear up here? Eh. Good job. Do you know what letter makes that S sound? The letter E. Good job. Hey, get on your coaster. Next word, kid. Id. Id. Good job. Next word, shrug. You shrug your shoulders? All right, get on your coaster. Ready? Shrug. Do that one again. That's a longer one, isn't it? Shrug. What do we say up here? Good job. All right, next word, wig. Say wig. Hop on your coaster. Ready? Ig. What do we say at the top of the coaster? I. Next word, jam. Hop on. Am. Am. Good. All right, one more word. How about top? Say top. Hop on that coaster. Ready? What did we say right here? Ah, great job. Did you notice that every time our coaster was at the top, the sound that we heard was a vowel sound? Remember, vowels are those special letters that belong in every single word. A, E, I, O, and U. A, E, I, O, U. Those are your vowels. Good work. Okay, you know I love practicing sight words because sight words are those words that we see over and over and over again in our books, and it helps with our brain can just remember them and say them in a snap. That's right. We want to make sure that we know these words in a snap so we don't have to sound them out and say all the sounds and try to figure it out. They're words that we're going to see a lot, so we just want our brain to remember them quickly. Okay, so we have a lot of words we've been learning, and I want to go over them with you again today, okay? So I'm going to say the word, you're going to echo. Remember, to echo is to say it right after me. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. Look. Can. See. I. A. Me. At. The. You. My. Is. Here. Great. Those last 4 words were the 4 words that we're learning about this week. Those are our new words. You, my, is, here. I want to practice those words a little bit more since they were newer to us yesterday, okay? So in this activity, I want you to pretend like you're writing in the air. We're going to write these words in the air. Yeah, super fun. We're going to say the word, then we're going to spell the word, then we're going to write the word, and then we're going to say the word one more time. It's a lot of directions, isn't it? I think we should start with a word that only has 2 letters. Okay. The word is. Say is. Now let's spell the word I-S. Now we're going to write it in the air. Ready? I-S. You do that. I-S. And the word is. All right, how about this one? My. What's the word? Let's spell M-Y. Let's write it in the air. M-Y. What's the word? My. The word is you. Say the word. Now let's spell the word. Y-O-U. Let's write it in the air. Y-O-U. The word is you. Here. This word is here. Say the word. Let's spell the word. H-E-R-E. Let's write it in the air. H-E-R-E. The word is here. Remember, when you see any of these words in a book, remember they're your snap words, and you want to say them in a snap. Good work today on your sight words, guys. Okay, so the last word that we did on our roller coaster was top. Will you try that again? What was that sound? Yeah, and that reminds me of what the Feed Me Monster wanted to eat this week. Remember, the Feed Me Monster wanted words that had the sound in it. Do you know what letter makes that sound? Yeah, the letter O. So I thought maybe we could practice making some words that also have that sound in it. Do you want to try it with me? Okay, I have some letter cards, and we're going to use these letter cards to build some words. If you have letter cards at home, this is something that you can do too, okay? So we have the letter E, we have the letter O, the letter D, we have two P's, an S, and a T. E, O, D, two P's, an S, and a T. Really quickly, to get our brains ready to make some words, I think we need to say the sounds that each of these words make, okay? E, F, O, A, D, D, P, S, S, T, T. Good job. Okay, the first word that I want to build is dot. Say dot. Okay, let's stretch it out and see if we can use these letters to build the word dot. D, t. Yeah, it's like our robot. D, t. What are you hearing first? Now what do you hear? D, t. Great job, readers. What do we hear at the end? D, t. T, that's right. Let's check our work. Ready? D, t, dot. Good job. All right, I want you to change something in dot to make it say pot. Right now it says dot, but I wanted to say pot. What should I do, readers? Well, it definitely doesn't have the D sound anymore. You're right. Change the D to make pot. Okay. Let's see. Pot. Pot. You're right. Okay. Ready for another one? Looking at the word pot, I want you to change it to top. How can I change pot to top? And I'll give you a hint. You don't need any different letters. All the letters we need are right here. How can I change pot to top? Help me, tell me. Oh, it's like a little switcheroo. You're right. Change the beginning and the ending sounds. Let's check. Top, top. Good job. Okay, I want top to now say pop. 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 That's not right. Get rid of the beginning sound t and change it to a pop. 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 Good job. Okay, now I want pop to sound like this. Ready? Sop. Can we change pop to sop? Okay. That's right. S. Sop. Okay, ready for a challenge? Stop. Stop! Can you say stop? How can I get this to say stop? Stop. What's missing in there? Stop. Say it like a robot. Stop. Stop. The T. Stop. 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 Good job. One more. Okay. Ready? Pots. Earlier, you built the word pot. But what if I want to write a story that says I had 2 pots of beans on the stove? Pots. How can I change pot to pots? What do I need at the end? That's right, an S. Pots. Pots. Great job, readers. You did so good at thinking about all the sounds that you hear and helped me build a lot of words with that sound. All right, I want you to take those smart brains and go use them for math. I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Mrs. Forth. All right, guys, it's time to get our math brains moving today. And we know that before we get growing our math brains, we like to do a little mental math, a little bit of warming up. So we're going to be counting to 20, and let's see how we'll count today. Oh my goodness, get your eyeballs ready. We are doing the blink all the way to 20. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Blinking while counting is kind of silly. Let's go ahead and count back. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow, I wonder if I felt it looked as silly as I felt. All right, well, today by the time we're done learning together, you'll be able to say, I can, you say it, add numbers to 10, you say it, using tens and ones. Yeah, so we're going to be making groups of 10, and let me show you why grouping by 10 is so important. We're going to count by tens, and we're going to go to 50. Ready? This is how it'll work. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Did you notice how fast that was? It took us less time to count to 50 by tens than it did to count to 20 by ones. So making groups of 10 is a super cool strategy to add numbers together. It's speedy. It's a faster way than counting by ones. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about that. Last time we worked together, we were using 10 frames to add. But today we're going to be combining numbers using tens and ones. And you're right now maybe scratching your head a little bit and saying, well, Mrs. Williams, combine, what's that? We haven't talked about that before. But we have. If you hear me use the word combine, it means the same thing as add. So you remember how we use our pretty plus to add? Combining numbers or combining ones and tens to make numbers is just another way of adding. So right now, you know how to make a number bond, use 10 frames and counters, and now you're going to know how to use tens and ones to add. Oh my goodness, guys, we have so many different ways that we can combine or add numbers together to get our sum. Right now you're saying, sum? Mrs. Williams, what is that? Sum is just a word that means the answer or the whole of the number. Let's get started. So let's say we wanted to add 3 and 1 more. Do we have enough to make a group of 10? Nope, not yet. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 plus 1 made 4. That was pretty quick, wasn't it? I thought so too. So let's make sure that you have your paper and pencil or your whiteboard and marker ready. And I want you to draw a great big plus sign on your paper. Label this side tens and this side ones. Now you can just make dots or circles for your tens and ones, and I'll move the discs for us. So let's just say we were going to add 4 plus 3. So 4 ones plus 3 ones. Show 4, 2, 3, 4, plus 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, I was only adding on 3. I tried to make that number bigger on you, didn't I? All right, so let's check and see what we have now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did you see that 4 ones plus 3 ones made 7 ones? Do we have enough for a group of 10? Nope, we don't yet. So we'll leave our tens discs where they're at, and we'll put our 7 in the 1 spot. So 4 plus 3 gave us 7. Get it? Got it good? All right, let's try another. Let's try this time 5 plus 2. So 5 ones plus 2 more ones. Do it right now. I'll give you a second. Do you have your 5 and your 2? Let's check and make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus 1, 2. So 5 ones plus 2 ones. How many is that? Did you say 7? Yes. 5 ones plus 2 ones makes 7. We don't have enough yet to make a group of 10, but that's okay. We'll get there. Let's try 8 plus 2. Do it right now while I get our board set up. Remember, it's 8 ones plus 2 more ones. Did you notice something special about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 2 more. 1, 2. Do we have enough to make a group of 10? Yes! Hey guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have enough this time to make a group of 10. So I get to trade my 10 ones for 1 tens disc. But right now, you're probably thinking, well, that's pretty cool, Mrs. Williams, but how do I show that? So our 8 ones plus our 2 ones gave us 10, and we got to trade for a tens disc. So now, how many groups of 10 do we have? We have just 1 tens disc, 1 group of 10. How many do we have on our 1 side now? None. There are 0. Do you see what number that made? So 8 plus 2 gives us 10. Whoa, that's so tricky. And let me tell you why this is really cool, because next week we're going to be working on numbers up to 20. So we're going to be trading for some tens discs. Let's see what that would look like. This is kind of a little bonus. It's a sneak peek of what's going on next week. All right. So let's just say we wanted to add 9 plus 4. Go ahead and set it up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9. Plus how many more? We said 4 more, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have enough to make a group of 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we can trade those guys out for a tens disc and check our big number. So now, how many groups of 10 do we have? We have 1 in the 10 spot and 1, 2, 3 in the 1 spot. So 9 plus 4, or 9 ones plus 4 ones, gave us 1 10 and 3 ones. What's that number? 13. Great job, guys. Wow, that was some seriously big math. You guys have been working hard to grow your brains. I'm so proud of all the learning you've done today. And I want you to make sure that throughout your day, you use your Room 9 rules. Make sure that you're being safe by keeping your hands, feet, and objects to yourself and washing those hands. That you're being responsible by taking care of yourself and your things, helping out around your house and doing your schoolwork. That you are being respectful by using nice words in a nice voice no matter who you're talking to, and do what your teacher and your adults ask right away. Also, make yourself proud. Do your best to follow our Room 9 rules, and that will make you feel warm and happy inside. I hope that you have a fantastic day and that you keep on growing your brain. See you soon.
Teaching in Room 9 is made possible with support of Bank of America, Dana Brown Charitable Trust, Emerson, and viewers like you.